about something you loved as a child. A game, a hobby, a dream. Something that made you feel completely alive. Do you still do it? And if not, when did you stop? And why?
The answers to those questions tell you a lot about who you are today and about the decisions you make without even realizing it.
Welcome to Real English Flow, the podcast where real conversations teach you real English, slowly and clearly, every single week. I'm Jake.
And I'm Lily. Today, we're talking about childhood, about the little person you once were, and how that person is still making decisions for you today, quietly, in the background.
Simple, clear English at A1 to A2 level. Warm, personal, and a little surprising. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go.
Here is a simple idea. The child you were, you didn't leave that child behind when you grew up.
That child is still inside you, still influencing how you think, how you feel, and what you decide.
The things you were afraid of as a child, you might still feel them today, maybe in a different form, but the feeling is the same.
And the things that made you happy as a child, they still make you happy. You just sometimes forget to do them.
For example, I loved drawing when I was young. I drew all the time. And then school got busy, life got serious, and I stopped.
And now?
And now, when I pick up a pencil and draw something, even something small, I feel calm, happy, like something inside me relaxes.
The child remembered, even when the adult forgot.
Your childhood self knew things about you, true things that are still true today.
Let's find them.
When I was a child, I asked questions constantly about everything. Why is the sky blue? Why do people cry? Why do some people have more than others?
That sounds exhausting for the adults around you.
Very exhausting. I was told many times to stop asking so many questions, to just accept things, to not make everything so complicated.
And did you stop?
I tried. For a long time, I tried to be quieter, less curious, more normal. But the questions never stopped. They just moved inside my head.
And now?
And now, asking questions is literally what I do. In this podcast, in my work, in my relationships, the thing I was told to stop doing as a child is the thing that makes me most myself as an adult.
The child knew.
The child always knew. We just spend years unlearning what we knew, and then more years trying to remember it again.
What did your childhood self know about you? That is a question worth sitting with.
Let's learn some simple English words about childhood and growing up.
First, grow up. This means to become an adult. I grew up in a small town. Where did you grow up?
Next, as a child. A simple phrase to talk about your past. As a child, I loved playing outside. As a child, I was very shy.
Influence. To have an effect on something or someone. My parents influenced my decisions a lot. Childhood experiences influence who we become.
Memory. Something you remember from the past. I have a good memory of my grandmother's kitchen. That smell brings back a happy memory.
And shape. To form or change something over time. Our childhood shapes who we are.
Early experiences shape how we see the world. And before we continue, something important.
If you are still here with us, thank you. That genuinely means everything to us.
The only free way to support Real English Flow is by subscribing to the channel. One click, no cost, but it tells us to keep going.
And if you know someone who wants to learn English, share this video. One share can change someone's journey completely.
Like the video, turn on the bell, and leave us a comment. We read every single one.
Now, without further delay, let's get back to our conversation because it keeps getting better.
I want to tell you about something I loved as a child. I loved building things. Blocks, models, anything I could put together with my hands.
What kind of things?
Everything. I built small cities with cardboard boxes. I fixed broken toys. I once tried to build a small boat from pieces of wood. It did not float.
How did the boat go?
Immediately to the bottom. But I was so happy building it. The process was everything. The result was secondary.
And now, as an adult?
Now I build things too. Not with wood, with ideas, projects, conversations. When I am creating something from nothing, I feel the same way I felt with the cardboard city.
I want to give you a simple picture. Think of a garden.
Okay.
When you were a child, seeds were planted in you. Some were planted by your family, some by your experiences, some by the things you loved, some by the things that hurt you.
And now, those seeds have grown into something. Into habits, fears, passions, ways of thinking.
Some seeds grew into beautiful flowers, the love of music, the joy of helping others, the curiosity that never stops.
And some seeds grew into weeds. Fears that don't belong to you anymore. Beliefs that someone else planted. Habits that protected you then, but limit you now.
The garden is yours. You can look at it clearly. Keep the flowers, remove the weeds.
But first, you have to look. Really look. At what grew and where it came from.
Your childhood? Let's talk about some specific ways childhood influences the decisions we make every day. First, how we handle money. If you grew up in a home where money was always a worry, you might feel anxious about money even now, even if your situation is different. Or the opposite. If money was never talked about, maybe you don't think about it enough.
Neither is wrong. Both are understandable, but both come from somewhere.
Second, how we deal with conflict. If arguments at home were loud and scary, you might avoid conflict as an adult.
More simple English now. Phrases for talking about your past and how it connects to your present.
I grew up thinking. For beliefs from childhood. I grew up thinking that asking for help was a sign of weakness.
When I was young, I used to. For past habits. When I was young, I used to draw every day. I miss that.
I learned early on that for lessons from childhood. I learned early on that hard work matters.
It reminds me of when I was a child.
I want to go back to the question we started with. What did you love as a child?
Not what were you good at, not what your parents wanted for you. What did you love?
The thing that made time disappear. The thing you chose when nobody was watching.
Maybe it was music. maybe stories, maybe animals, maybe sport, maybe taking things apart to see how they worked.
That thing, whatever it was, is still inside you. It didn't go away. Life just got loud. Here is something important. Something worth saying clearly.
Go ahead.
Your childhood shaped you, but it does not define you. There is a difference.
Shaped means it left marks. It influenced the direction you grew.
Defined would mean it decided everything, forever, with no room for change.
And that is not true. People change. People grow. People choose differently.
The seeds that were planted, you can tend to them now, as an adult, with understanding and intention.
The fears that came from childhood, you can recognize them for what they are. Old protection.
Your challenge today is gentle and personal.
Think of one happy memory from your childhood. Just one. Something that made you feel good, excited, free.
And ask yourself, is there any part of that memory in your life today?
If yes, wonderful. Protect it. Make more space for it.
If no, ask yourself why not, and whether that thing, in some small form, could find its way back.
Come to the comments and tell us, what did you love as a child? And do you still do it?
We want to know, really, your
Before we go, your childhood is not just your past.
It is a map, a very personal, very honest map of what matters to you, of what makes you feel alive, of what you are still looking for.
Read the map. Follow it, even when it leads somewhere unexpected.
And be gentle with the child you were. They did their best with what they had, and so did you, and so you will.
Leave us a comment. What is one thing your childhood self loved that you want to bring back into your life?
Share this episode with someone who needs to reconnect with who they really are. You might change their whole week.
Subscribe to Real English Flow. Warm, real, slow English every single week.
Take care of yourselves and take care of your inner child. They are still very much here.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.